Now we start chapter 4. So, chapter 4 is the glorification of self-realization. So, this is the response from Janaka. So, Janaka said, surely one who knows self, though he plays the game of life, differs greatly from the world's bewildered, burdened beasts. Surely one who knows self, though he plays the game of life, differs greatly from the world's bewildered, burdened beasts. So he's trying to explain now because Ashtavakra poked him with all the possible identity of money and work and kingdom and all of these things. So he's trying to explain, he's trying to respond to him, sharing that he who knows the self, though he plays the game of life, there's a fundamental difference that happened. Not in actuality, but even in the play, there's a difference between the sage and that expression of consciousness which is still pretending to be a limited entity, a person. You see, so he's comparing a sage, the liberated one, to most of humanity, which seems to be running about like bewildered, burdened beasts. So that which burdens us, which bewilders us, which makes beasts out of us, all of that is this sense of individuality, the sense of identity. Truly, the yogi feels no elation, though he abides in the exalted state, yearned for by Indra and all the discontented gods. Now, don't worry too much about what I'm going to say, especially if you can't relate to it. I just want to say that in this appearance, it is possible for anything to appear. You see, you might, in the next moment, find yourself living in a realm which is completely unidentifiable with this one. You see, you might be appearing as if one of the gods, like Indra, as he's talking about. You see, anything might appear. You see, but that which is being spoken about here in the scripture is beyond any realm and any experience. So it doesn't matter what, whether you're a king or whether you're a god or whether you're whatever it might be. So this is beyond the realm of appearances. Whatever, no matter how sublime or terrible that experience might be. So this is all that he's trying to say. You have to go. Have you booked your cab? Surely, one who knows that, with a capital T, is not touched by virtue or vice, just as space is not touched by smoke, though it seems to be. Who can prevent the great soul who knows the universe as self, from living life as it comes. So this is a great clue, because don't expect that something should change in the events of life because of the discovery that you are making. Life can continue to be as it likes. There's a famous Zen saying, isn't there? Before enlightenment, chopping wood, fetching water. After enlightenment, chopping wood, fetching water. But I like to add two words to that, which is or not. Even that can seem to become like a position, that it has to be that way. So many can say, see now, before something happened to this one, he had a job, he had work, he had these things. Now after that, he just left all of that. Therefore, he cannot be enlightened by Zen standards. Is it? So it is not, what they're saying is that it is completely possible for the same seemingly regular day-to-day life to continue, and it is completely possible that it doesn't actually. Anything can happen. This is important because many times this can become a condition or position that, okay, so then now what? I found this witness. I found that it has no attributes. I found that it is unchanging. So now what is supposed to happen to me? Where is my halo and where are my followers? Where is my satsang program?
That's the only career path, right?
Huh? That's the only career. He says, that's the only career path, right? Actually, I was saying yesterday that many who come to this discovery go on with their regular life with never really outwardly sharing satsang in this way. But of course, their presence blesses everyone around them. So it is not necessary for it to play a certain way. It's a beautiful story because it's so relatable. Once someone who was in the Sangha, he was sitting with Guruji in Satsang, and he sat there and he felt like that day he was really just, it was so clear. Like Guruji's pointing was getting through, it was just becoming so apparent. Okay, this is not one of those stories where I say, oh, a friend, this happened to a friend, but it actually happened to me. It's not like that. So actually a friend, he was sitting, and he just felt so clear, so clear, and he felt that it was done. What had to be done is done. Hmm? So then what happened is that he's starting to wonder, so now what's going to happen? Yeah, satsang is getting over. He's starting to wonder, is it visible? Can people tell? Is there some radiance? Is it something can be seen? You know this story actually. So then he gets outside the satsang hall, so Swami Satyananda Ashram, for those of you who know in Rishikesh. So he comes out and he sees this Western lady coming to him with great intent. Huh? She's coming to him with great intent. So he's wondering to himself, has it started now? Can she see it? Can she see it? You see, what am I going to say? I'm exaggerating, but not too much. So like that, it was feeling came. And then she came to him and said, are you the auto rickshaw guy? And he says, in that moment, all of this like expectation of what should happen outwardly just fell away. It doesn't have to. There's a reason I don't take the name, so it's not helpful when you say it out loud. It's a beautiful story because it shows us that even in the light of clear insight and recognition, the mind can come and play with some expectation. So what does this mean? Is it visible now? I wonder how my life will be now. Where are my devotees? So, what did he say? Who can prevent the great soul who knows the universe as self from living life as it comes? Of the four kinds of beings, from Brahma to a blade of grass, only the sage can renounce aversion and desire. That's what I was saying earlier. It doesn't matter what form is appearing in life, what form you have. But only those who have seen beyond this phenomenal play can truly see that they are beyond this. Rare is he who knows himself as one with no other. Rare is he who knows himself as one with no other, the Lord of the universe. He acts as he knows and is never afraid. Rare is he who knows himself as one with no other, the Lord of the universe. He acts as he acts as he knows and is never afraid. Guruji says something very beautifully. He says, it doesn't matter, you see, whether, or let's put it on the, once you discover that this world is a dream, or if you discover that this world is a dream, it doesn't give any advantage to the dream character. See? There is no phenomenal benefits, at least outwardly, to this discovery. So don't expect anything out of this. See? Because anything that you expect can become a benchmark, like an expectation that only once I'm no longer angry, only once I experience only bliss, only once, whatever the only once might be, that becomes a condition. You see? And what are we doing? We are dropping all conditioning, even including the spiritual one. The movie is best enjoyed when you know nothing about the next scene.